All right. Nigga, you sound like Patrick Mahomes.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Rodgers to throw on second down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing is Rodgers. Williams brings it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Rodgers now to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Rodgers going to try and run.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Aaron Rodgers. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff.
Nowhere.
Turn is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction, but for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Tannehill. Caught here by Bell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down. Here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Bell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Tannehill going to move him around. They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And it's good. And they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw is Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
He's got a man complete. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Morstead out now following the touchdown kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The crowd goes, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he's got some space here. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one too low.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Garrett Wilson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Tyquan Thornton.
72 yards.
And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Rodgers wants to change the look. Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Patriots are going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. Fielded at the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Tannehill. Thornton. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Off play action, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run with Hall.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on.
That hurt a lot.
That's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if you're driving,
somebody bring me a bottle of water.
get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat for this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Tannehill intercepted again.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hall again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hall again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. In motion right, that's Williams. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more.
The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
70 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He finds Wilson, and he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground with Hall. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll give to Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
they drafted what they needed.
in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?
They got rid of Stephon Diggs.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. They'll never be in this type of situation again.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Chiefs got some pushing mistakes to me.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Perfect user.
There, and it's going to be intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Hall want to give up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Rodgers throwing here. Oh, he stays up. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunately, it's third down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson. Third touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Tannehill on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To the air again, Tannehill. He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Rodgers looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT.
And I don't know.
And this one was a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.